Well, it's shaping up to be another warm and rather breezy afternoon. We'll have a look at those winds in just a second. But right now, temperatures right around 82 degrees in Fronton, 84 in Scissors as well as La Feria. Good afternoon to you in La Sara, where you're checking in at 80 degrees. So yes, we are rising to the mid 80s, and it looks like we could go up a few more degrees as the day goes on. But those winds right now are mainly out of the south-southeast, anywhere between about 11 and up to 26 miles per hour, gusting even higher than that. So let's get a look at those on the valley chart here. You put those on there and got 30 mile per hour wind gusts in McAllen, 36 mile per hour wind gusts. Check that out. Raymondville and Harlingen, Port Isabel around 30, 31 mile per hour wind gusts in Brownsville. So very, very gusty afternoon. So let's take a look here in McAllen. We have a 30 mile per hour wind gust. This is what it looks like outside, courtesy of Sky 5. You can see the trees kind of blowing around, but look at the camera. It shakes back and forth. That's how breezy it is, and you can feel it take your car a little bit too while you're out along the roadway. So just be careful this afternoon. The winds will remain elevated later on today. Skies partly sunny. We have those clouds thickening up this afternoon, and they'll continue to do that as well. Let's go back to the map here, and we'll look at future track to show you what the winds are going to do. They're going to remain elevated out of the south, and then they'll start to lighten up about 5 or 6 o'clock for your drive time home. They're still going to be anywhere between 10 and 15 miles per hour, this blue range right here on the map, but it's not going to be as heavy as they are right now. But like I said, if you're headed out this afternoon, just be careful because it will have a tendency to kind of wobble your car a little bit while you drive. Later on tonight, the winds will definitely slow down a lot, and it'll become light in the overnight hours. Here's a look at the Doppler network. Not much activity out there this afternoon, but that's going to change. Here's the cold front. It's entering Texas now, just south of the Panhandle and kind of just outside West Texas. And you notice ahead of that front, we continue to pull in a lot of the moisture, and a lot of the cloud cover overhead is coming from the Pacific, whereas our winds here are mainly out of the south-southeast, and that is drawing in a lot of lower level moisture. That moisture buildup is going to help us have a few showers over the next few days. I'll show you that in a second. Right now I need to update you on Otto. Currently still a tropical storm, still stationary. However, this system is expected to start to move later on this afternoon, and as it moves west into that warmer climate and more favorable conditions, this particular storm could turn into a Category 1 hurricane. There's already hurricane watches over portions of Costa Rica as well as Nicaragua this afternoon, so they are waiting for that potential to arrive there on land over the next couple of days. Look at this, is Thursday morning at 7 o'clock, and that's where this particular model takes that event. But it is staying well south of the valley. This particular event's definitely impacting Nicaragua and Costa Rica at this point in time. The rainmaker, but if you have interest there, it's something that we'll be following over the next couple of days as those developments unfold. And when we look at the coastal forecast back at home, we have our own advisories to deal with, small craft advisories for both the bay and the offshore waters. Offshore will have it until 10 o'clock tonight, whereas the bay will have rough conditions through 6 o'clock this evening, and that's because of those gusty winds out there. Seas will be hazardous, anywhere between about 5 to 7 feet. The rest of your day planner forecast looks a lot like this. 85 degrees is your daytime high with partly sunny skies, very gusty winds, and then partly cloudy by 6 o'clock. 79 degrees there, a little bit less breezy as we head into the overnight hours. We'll be right around 72 at 9, eventually falling to about 68. So we're going to stay pretty mild tonight because those clouds act like a nice little blanket, keeping us warm. Now, over the next couple of days, that's where we see more changes. We have that cold front headed our way, and it'll arrive and kind of fizzle out over the valley on Thursday. So we have spotty showers ahead of that with 85 degrees, and then a very weak cool down. Not much, right? 83 degrees there for the Thanksgiving Thursday. Black Friday, there could still be a shower or two around. We have another front coming our way, and that'll cool us down to around 80 degrees on Saturday, but that's it. No major cool down headed our way. We're back to the upper 80s, looking at 86 on Sunday and 85 to start your week next week. Plenty of sunny skies in the forecast from Sunday onward. Your overnight lows will stay in the mid to lower 70s or 60s for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Channel 5 News at noon. We'll be right back. Don't go away.